Hello and welcome everybody. This is your host Learbach, and you're just in time for more Amnesia The Dark Descent. In the last episode, we entered the laboratory, or laboratory if you prefer, after exploring a bit of this, what looks like to be the main room. Can't remember what the name of it is now. And we discovered that we need to get a chemical compound via, oops, wrong one. Oops. I don't remember what the button keys are now. So yeah, we found out that 4 particular chemicals can create a powerful acid, and that they are in the wine cellar because they've been moved because of, well, let's face it, just health and safety reasons, to be fair. So let's see. We need calamine, orpiment, cuprite, and aqua regia. So yeah, let's head into the wine cellar and okay, so we need to find a key to the wine cellar. We got a memento. Find the key to the wine cellar. Okay. Well, that's can't get any more blunt than that. I'm not really sure where to even begin looking. What's here? This is the old archive. That's where we came from at the beginning of the game. Got, it's either rose petals or blood. I'm gonna assume it's probably blood. Got the refinery, which, yeah, but it's still there. We're not. I really don't want to go down there, but the only other option is trying to leave, which, well, that fleshy stuff grew over there. So we got 14 tinderbox. Just want to make sure how many we have. We got the archives up there. Nope, won't budge. Okay. So it looks like, excuse me, we're gonna be heading into the archives, or the tabularium. Seriously, are these like actual terms? I want to know if they're actual terms. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople, which eventually became Istanbul. Rare books. Libri Rari. Okay.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So, Indiana Jones? Oh yeah, I guess that'd be archaeology. Oh, well, that totally could be the same thing, right? Okay. Nope, no tinder boxes. Anything else that's useful? Nothing there. Okay, so that note seemed a little interesting there with the talking about the expedition. Let me see what it said. Uh, diaries. Algeria. Okay. What were they digging up in Africa? The ancient structure, entry to burial chamber. Hmm. So apparently we were archaeologists. So I don't know, maybe we were Indiana Jones. What was his real name? Didn't he name himself after the dog? Hmm. Yeah, might as well do this one. Yeah, 'cause that seems to be, it would give us a bit of a, we could just rush to it. Kinda wanted to test the corner looking. Okay, just want to check our insanity. Let's see our health. Okay. Wait, did we just really just walk around in circles? One thing I want to mention real quick that I've heard about this game, the castle, the manor with the Britain Bear is not like the layout of it, like how like if you would actually try to build this in real life one to one, there would literally be no way you could because certain structures actually exist in the place of other structures. It's like it literally kind of folds in on itself. Okay. Or noise. I'm not sure if I want to go towards the noise.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
So we were trapped at one point. In the ancient structure, which we still have no real clue what was. Okay. Trying to find, nope, still won't open. I'm just trying to keep an eye out for like tinder boxes and anything else that might be needed. I want to do this one instead. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Apparently we have a really strong grip. This old tone. Okay. So I see my supplies look like so far. There we go. Hearing bugs. Which, given the supposed date this takes place on, it seems like it takes place like kind of like early 19th century or late 18th century, possibly, or 16th century maybe. I'm not sure we should be kind of creeped out or just typical. And then I just heard, yep, hands are shaking. Local history. Okay, J. Yep, mementos. There's another entrance into the history room. So look that up. I think there might be another entrance down here. I do know what it's fairly high up. Oh, we can light that if we want to. Hold off on that. That didn't provide much lighting. Got some oil here. And we'll go ahead and put at least one vial in. Can't really do much else with that. Can't attack the bugs, so we can't squish the giant cock. That's a big cockroach. And that is like, we're talking huge here. What the heck? So, couple pieces of paper. Look like there might be maps. Huh. Looks like I might have been right. Ooh.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures.
Sorry about the noise.
The ground will tremble and there's
Trying to find my cord for my phone.
Especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. So they're working on something. I didn't catch that last part because I was looking for my phone. The phone cord, I should say. And here, piano. Or was. This is a little map of the Western Hall and the map of the East Wing. Not that either of those are going to do us any good. Unless we could actually carry them, which they aren't going to let us. Okay, but excuse me. I'm going beyond there. Whoa. Okay, so we're going to find something to break that with by hand. Maps. We're going to do that. Ooh. I was on that paper that made us do this. Then pass out.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
I hope we'll go that way. It seems to give me another choice.
Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
You're so pretty. Must touch.
Closing it in my hands.
Sorry.
The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
So, it seems we picked up a relic during our archaeology phase. Didn't exactly tell us what the relic was, though we did get to see the glimpse of what looked like the relic. Okay, so we're back to being just a slight headache, which for me is nothing new. Okay. Another memento. Let's find a new way out of this area. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So now we're stuck. Now we're stuck in here. Let's see if we can find a way out. There's gotta be something in here. Nope. Well, this is probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, but will it work? Nope. Didn't even manage to get the it vanished. Oh, further proof we are going insane. Oh. Well, the juicy knowledge is power, so let's give this a shot. That book sucked anyway. Can't even read it. It's all in Elvish or French or something, I don't know. One last shot. Whoa! I did not expect that to work. Okay, chalk one up for individual thinking, right? Ooh.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Got some glass, we're gonna have to... There we go. And just for the fun of it. Altstadt and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. Deep within the East Prussian... Excuse me, I'm sorry. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales. There are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and emptied of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move slightly through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called Gatherers as they... Excuse me, I'm yawning so much. They're called Gatherers. They seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. Excuse me again, I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Okay, one thing I want to mention about this right here. He is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later, but he also went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. So... I don't get... So I guess maybe he left eventually. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? So we're talking like there might have been another Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa that wasn't really the real Heinrich. The immortal Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at the castle nearby Altstadt. Again, excuse me for yawning. And like most of those noble births, rumors are inherited alongside the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. Looks fine to us, presuming this is Brandenburg Castle. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. So, because they kept his record secret, people think Alexander is immortal. Go figure, right? Okay, so this door was locked. Okay. Nope. Okay. So we busted this open. You know what? We're not wasting so much oil. Oh wow, already another thing of oil gone. Oh, that did not take long. The okay, I heard something. Something over here back here? So, it seems like we're activating something. Just not sure what. Huh. Well, do this. Nope, it didn't unlock that. I'm not really sure what it's doing. So, way in. So yeah, this is blocking a way out. Oh, right here, it looks like we can push it. Can we? Nope. Huh. Just trying to get all this stuff off. There we go. Let's see if that makes it any easier. Nope. Nope, it's not gonna let me push that way either. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, so wait, hold up. Maybe. No? What is that book 2? And where's that noise coming from? Sounds like it's coming directly from the book. Well, okay, so, I think I'm well and surely lost on this puzzle right now. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode off here for now. So, in the next episode, go ahead and light that up. Next episode, we'll continue onward. Hopefully, and try to figure out what that noise, what the book here is used for, and how to open this up. But until then, I will see you guys later.